Second finish. And they're off. Moncrief and Gambeforte flying out first from the gate. From Happy Jaunt into third position. Borletti down to the inside. Tick-Tock Daddy, the blue colors, within 4.5 of the early pace. Elusive Image, Formula Fair to the back of the pack. And Prince of Portland as well behind now. Some 18 off that pacemaker. Into the turn, Moncrief. Moncrief inside. Gambeforte continues to press along. Another 2.5. Happy Jaunt at a good spot from third. So two is Tick-Tock Daddy on the outside. Borletti is fifth while saving ground, and then Elusive Image. They're at the top of the stretch, more than a quarter of a mile to go to the second wire finish. Gambeforte, Moncrief, and then outside is Tick-Tock Daddy. Also battling along is Happy Jaunt, running gamely, and next is Borletti, who's got a lot to do. A furlong left to go. Moncrief the leader, Tick-Tock Daddy on the outside, trying to close the gap, and then Happy Jaunt third down to the inside. Moncrief just holding on. Moncrief trying to get there. Moncrief from Happy Jaunt. Moncrief, Happy Jaunt, Tick-Tock Daddy to the second wire finish. Five-year-old Big Elding by Golden Sense. Bred in Kentucky by West Rock Stables, LLC. The second race exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3 and pick 4, 18 to race 2. And they're off. Daring Delight, Laura Zora, Mama, Vacoma's right there with early speed too as they move down the backstretch. More Warrior fourth outside of Mama, Vacoma. Chili Girl settles into the back of the pack, and Sweet 443 is last, has 8 lengths to make up. Laura's Aura, they head in front from Daring Delight. The matching strides opening up on Mama, Vacoma. More Warrior fourth on the outside. Here's Sweet 443 trying to unwind 4 wide around the 5-turn run, and Chili Girl last on the inside. Into the turn, Laura Zora inside. Daring Delight is trying to stay. More Warriors right there third. Sweet 443 continues out wide. Then back to Mama Vacoma and Chili Girl there in the back. Top of the stretch, Laura Zora the leader. Laura Zora shakes free from Daring Delight. Out center of the track is Sweet 443 trying to close, but still at an even pace. 1 furlong left to run. Laura Zora by 2 lengths. More Warriors battling with Sweet 443. Then Daring Delight, fourth on the inside, a 16th to run. It's Laura Zora holding steady. Laura Zora flashing home a 3-length score from Sweet 443, More Warrior, and Mama Vacoma. Race winner Laura Zora, Jamie Rodriguez aboard. Owned by Stonehenge LLC, Net Allard trainer by Kozan, out of Legal Laura by Wildcat Air. Running time, minute 12.43 seconds. .22 minutes to race 3. They're off. From the inside, good break there for in this moment. And Royal Wind Tour. A Royal Wind Tour will take back, and Mopo is up there to show speed. So Mopo gonna Abalon, Mopo to the front into the first turn run. In this moment, take it back on the inside second spot. Royal Wind Tour is now one off the fence. On the outside, the great Kobe Smile out 3 wide around that turn. Divining Smile racing along in the 5th position, and Cha Cha Tap and Sun Cross, and No Hurry in the back of the pack. Mopo leads the way, uncontested, leads it by some 2 lengths from Royal Wind Tour and Kobe Smile. Inside in this moment is in 4th position. They begin to bunch up front as the pace is slow. Another 2 back to Divining Smile, and Sun Cross back of the pack with Cha Cha Tap, who's still the back 2. Down the back stretch with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Mopo is that leader from Kobe Smile in the 2nd spot. And then on the inside is in this moment in 3rd. Royal Winter outside, drop back to 4th position. Divining Smile is in 5th, heading into the far turn run. And Sun Cross on the inside, and Cha Cha Tap, not much change. Mopo to catch from Kobe Smile in this moment on the inside, biding a bit of time now, and now tries to kick on. And here comes in this moment. On the outside is Royal Winter, 3 wide from 4th, and try to attempt 3rd, but still at an even pace. And Divining Smile cuts the corner home. They turn in. Mopo in this moment set down to the outside. In this moment at Mopo, these two to settle it for the final furlong. In this moment has a bit of kick. Mopo's determined on the inside, coming back. Mopo, and in this moment, in the photo with Mopo in this moment prevails by a head. In this moment in Mopo, that it was Divining Smile and Cha Cha Tap. No changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. And they're off. Extreme outside Mike's Magic for the lead. Veneto's got early zip 2 along Mancia's Way. Mancia's Way is taking the lead. Next is Decorum racing in 4th. Divine Swagger is in 5th. Here's Drill Baby. Drill Baby underway. 3 or 4 wide of the track. Drill Baby from the back of the pack has surged all the way up to 3rd, heading for the far turn run, and Work Smarter is 7th and last. Into the turn, Mike's Magic and narrow lead. Mancia's Way down to the inside. Drill Baby quick on the scene, and the chase from 3rd. Veneto 4th while saving ground, and Decorum is next, and Work Smarter racing outside about 3 wide to the back, and Divine Swagger trailing the field. They're at the top of the stretch. Mike's Magic, Mancia's Way head to head, and Drill Baby joining up there 3 wide, gets a tap to go on. Drill Baby turns in. Drill Baby tries to widen as they straighten for home, and does so by 2, 2.5, almost 3. Mike's Magic, Mancia's Way tired down to the inside, then Veneto. Decorum out toward the center of the track. Decorum's trying to close from 4th, almost 3rd down, and last 16th of a mile. And here is Drill Baby. Drill Baby in a 3-way go for 2nd. Mike's Magic and Decorum, Veneto in tight in between. Owned by Mag Racing LLC, trainer $116, dollar trifecta $216.40, double pays $640, pick 3 $7, dollar superfecta $911.10. 2-3, start of the Chesapeake pick 6, mandatory payout today. Scratch 1, Rasta Girl, 2 Estacada. Line up. And they're off. Intercup's going to flash out and open up the lead early. Intercup says, here's battling time. Moving along to second spot. Outside is Scholar moving forward as well. Scholar racing up third position on the outside. Learning to fly. Take it back in the fourth spot. High View travels fifth while saving ground. Into the first turn they roll. Korea is next. Incisive Kitten in between horses. It's Satisfactual about 3 wide in the turn. In the back of the pack we have Buzz Away, who's taken back to last position. No speed. And Lucky Partners on the outside that improves the spot. Down the back stretch, and it's battling time up front. Intercups down to the inside. They're going a solid pace. Another 3 back, Learning to Fly in third and Perched. Then to the outside, Scholars racing in fourth position. Another 3 lengths back, High View. Korea trying to make progress while saving ground. Heading for the far turn. It's Satisfactual. Lucky Partners 3 deep with a half-mile left to go. Incisive Kitten and Buzz Away has to fly from last position. Heading into the far turn, battling time leads away. Battling time, Intercups battles but loses ground. Outside is Scholar just taking the second spot. High View is moved fourth now within 4 of the lead. As they round the far turn, Learning to Fly is coming under pressure. It's Satisfactual up there 3 wide as they reach for home with a quarter of a mile left to go. Korea follows that, then Incisive Kitten turning for home, and it's battling time off a long time away from the races. Leading by 2.5 lengths. Out center of the track is It's Satisfactual. It's Satisfactual is coming on the run. So too High View. High View, it's Satisfactual. It's Satisfactual. High View trying to roll with that one. Here's Buzz Away from dead last. Buzz Away trying to get up in time. Photo finish. Buzz Away, maybe. In the photo, it's Satisfactual and High View, and Korea fourth. By Carlos Moore and Gillian Gordon Moore. $2 exacta 40-40, $1 trifecta 148.20, $8 superfecta pays 1,638 even. Double 12.20, pick 3 7.50, pick 4 $33.35, pick $509.10. The 6th race, number 2, Marmaras 2 over, 4 Linda 1 over, 5 just. They're off. Need a Miracle very fast away along Grosil to the lead. Holy Brick on the chase from third. Intel Agent Mamara's in between horses. Lee Linda settles about 5 or 6 off the pace. T Rose outside of that runner. Feather Wish is next, followed on the outside by La Sassanak, and then Pap's Little Patriot. 7 from the early pace. Music on the Rocks, and Just My Type is the last runner into the far turn. Around the turn, and it's Grosil working on a narrow lead. Need a Miracle is right there, along with Holy Brick, who's looming up there from third position. Mamara just in behind them, racing in fourth. Intel Agent has cut the corner. La Sassanak and back to Feather Wish. Out the center of the track is Pap's Little Patriot. Still plenty to do. 3/16 left to run. Grosil leads away. Holy Brick, extreme outside. Here's Music on the Rocks. Late run. Music on the Rocks flying home. Music on the Rocks. Music on the Rocks. Grosil and Intel Agent between horses. Music on the Rocks, and a photo finish there for second. Intel Agent or Grosil. Two. $87111 Superfecta $2,554.20. $817 try 633.70 400 210 871 dollars Superfecta 81711 $3,848.30. 87111 pays $2,554.20. Double pays $69.40. Pick 3 $19.90. High five. 817 1110 871 11 and 10. You see the $2 super high five payoff. And they're off. Red Hat Hannah out to the lead. Also there is Rousey Express on the outside. Good break for Belle of the Bluegrass. Will settle on the outside. Dazzy moves up on the inside next. And it's another 2 lengths back in the field to Fabia. After that comes Shigeko and Shkara Fire. Only 6 lengths will cover them. Red Hat Hannah leads the way. Red Hat Hannah about a length and change in front from Rousey Express. Outside is Belle of the Bluegrass trying to make some progress from 3rd position. Dazzy down to the inside in 4th position, heading for the turn. And Fabia 3 deep around the turn is Shkara Fire Shigeko. Only 5.5 lengths will cover the field. Red Hat Hannah into the far turn from Belle of the Bluegrass and Rousey Express. Dazzy on the inside, chasing in the second flight, and Shkara Fire and Shigeko. And Fabia is last of them all. Red Hat Hannah, 2.5 furlongs out. She's still in front. The one to catch, Shkara Fire. They're trying to loop around them with a looping, swooping move, 5 or 6 wide. Dazzy has cut that corner and is right there looming too as they make the turn in. Belle of the Bluegrass is between horses and Rousey Express. 5 almost stacked across the track. Here, Shkara Fire and Dazzy down to the inside. Shkara Fire. Shkara Fire striking a narrow lead. Dazzy is digging down to the inside. Shkara Fire. Dazzy. Shkara Fire just in front from Dazzy. Shkara Fire to win it from Dazzy second. Rousey Express was third. Belle of the Bluegrass and Shigeko. Official. See, here's Shkara Fire. Weston Hamilton aboard for Barack Farm Dino's Thoroughbreds LLC. Jose Corrales Thoroughbreds. 3-year-old Chestnut filly Shkara Fire by Frisian Fire. Avraisi by Langfure. 7th race, the Bucky Violande Annual Memorial Race. Official. 8th race, no changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double and pick 3. 9th race, scratch 2 Bougie Bubbles. In the 8, Salty Senorita. 10th race, scratch 1 Seven's Magic. And scratch the 2 Anita Beer. And they're off. Arden's Lucky to Be, Bouncer on the outside. Haley's First Notion on the inside is Radical Right, moving along to 4th. Karen's Notion is next, and Patinga's Twin and Factor It In trailing the field. Arden's Lucky to Be clears by 2 from Bouncer in 2nd and Haley's First Notion in between horses. Radical Right 4th rail. Karen's Notion is next, 3rd last position, 5 from the front. Patinga's Twin back to the inside of that one, and trailing the field is Factor It In. Arden's Lucky to Be from Bouncer. Haley's First Notion 3rd, trying to move on to 2nd now, and chasing Arden's Lucky to Be. Haley's First Notion bids to 2nd. Bouncer is next. Then back of the outside is Karen's Notion. Radical Right, Patinga's Twin, not much. And Factor It In is trailing the field. Top of the stretch, Haley's First Notion. Bouncer now head to head for the lead from Arden's Lucky to Be. Then Radical Right shifts off the inside. They're followed outside by Karen's Notion. Into the stretch, for long left to go. Bouncer doing battle with Haley's First Notion. 3rd is Karen. Karen's Notion. It's Bouncer and Haley's First Notion on the inside as they're close to home now. Bouncer's got it by a neck of the line. Haley's First Notion and Karen's Notion. Radical Right finished fourth. Bouncer Jimmy Rodriguez wins. Minute 10.07. For DEA Thoroughbred Racing LLC, Jamie Ness Trainer. 5-year-old Big Gelding Bouncer by Adios Charlie out of Kakan Wi-Fi. Bred in Florida by Helen C. Alexander. Ninth race, scratch 2, Bougie Bubbles, and the 8, Salty Senorita. 7, Force of Law is 1 over. The Greningers Gallop and Go race. 5.5 on the turf, second wire finish. 10th race, scratch 1, Sevens Magic, and the 2, Anita Beer. And they're off. Rapidarosa and Air One firing out first, and Watch Me Disappear on the outside. 3 right across the course early. Lily Simone back and forth, and New Wanda and Force of Law and Sweeter Than Whiskey trailing the field about 14 from the front. Watch Me Disappear. Now the speed of the speed from Rapidarosa, length and a half in front. It's Air One on the outside. The Orange Silks, Air One right there in second. They're chasing Watch Me Disappear to the turn. Lily Simone 7 to make up. Force of Law is right alongside of Lily Simone. New Wanda to the back of the pack was Sweeter Than Whiskey. Top of the stretch for the long run home, and it's Watch Me Disappear up top from Air One of the outside, and Rapidarosa right there. The battle out of the inside, not being asked for best yet. Gonna have to tip off the inside for a bit of racing room. Let's see if Rapidarosa can quicken on. Rapidarosa, very brave run in between horses. Rapidarosa forging to daylight in between horses under Dennis Arujo. It's Rapidarosa running the line. Sweeter Than Whiskey from dead last, closing, but it's going to be too late. Rapidarosa from Sweeter Than Whiskey in Air One. Rapidarosa, Dennis Arujo aboard. Owned by Barack Farm, Jose Corrales, trainer, bred in Maryland by Barack Farm. 3-year-old Bay Filly, Rapidarosa by Mosler. Mosler out of Tripscar by Stroll. By Rapidarosa. Tenth race, scratch 1 and 2, exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Coming up after race 10, we have 2 races from Gavea, Brazil. And they're off. Buck and Right and Another Hope breaking out first. Beast of Burden is sent along as this long shot on the inside. And so there goes Beast of Burden. Beast of Burden going forward at a price up front leads Buck and Right. On the outside is Got to Be the Shoes, who's now in third. Another Hope is back and forth on the chase. And 2 more lengths back. Autumn in Vermont is the last horse, some 5.5 off for speed. Into the turn, Beast of Burden. Buck and Right counters on the outside to immediately take the lead into the far turn. Another Hope and Got to Be the Shoes is right there in the second flight chase. And Autumn in Vermont trying to steam up from the back of the pack has 4.5 to make up. Bucking right, another hope, 1-2. It gotta beat his shoes. Autumn in Vermont moves through on the inside of the tire. Gotta beat his shoes. A beast of burden back on the inside of the tail of the field. They race to the top of the stretch and make the turn for home. Another hope and bucking right down to the inside. Bucking right just in front. Turning back, another hope for the moment with a furlong left to run. A gap of 6. Autumn in Vermont just at an even clip in third. Head-to-head battle. Another hope and bucking right on the inside. Another hope just in front. Bucking right battles back on the inside. Here's another hope to win it from bucking right. And then it was Autumn in Vermont and Beast of Burden. $2 exacta, $13, $20 trifecta, $8.20, double pays $20. Pick $3, $35 for No Guts, No Glory Farm. Jerry Robb Trainer, Britain, Maryland by Herringswell Stables Limited. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Union Rags, out of Striking Impact by Smart Strike. 2 races to come from Gavea, Brazil. Simulcast action. July and August, simulcast action. Here at Laurel Park, a Wednesday through Sunday. From all of your favorite tracks around the nation. Go to laurelpark.com for more details and our Sunday brunch with bottomless mimosas each Sunday in July. From all of us here